Jimin looking fantastic, like just gliding. His hair is just ruffled. Looks like a swan, a magnificent swan. Hello peoples, my name is Comedian, but only on the weekends. Now, the other day I did a Magic Shop reaction, and some people said, thank you for the reaction. Some people said, you idiot, you should have seen the live reaction, which was kind of rude, but they had a point. It's been a while since I've done a BTS live reaction, so why not? I mean, technically I've done BTS reactions live, but they were only live to me. To you, they weren't live. They were a day, sometimes 4 days late. Shocking insider info. So this is going to be my first actual BTS live reaction in a while, although, again, not live. I'm sorry. I'm going to edit it first and make it look nice and edit out all the bits where I pick my nose or punch myself or just sit there going, where am I? The devil is in the detail, as some people say, although some people say God's in the detail, so I guess it probably depends which side of the aisle you come down on. But what you can do is you can subscribe right now if you want to see more of this. And you can go on my Patreon and get early access to all my videos and run BTS and Bon Voyage and stuff like that and make me feel good inside. But for the moment, in the here and now, what we can do is sit down, hold hands and watch this lovely performance together. So let's do that. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely why I would really like to check out a live, obviously, a BTS show one day. I mean, look at that. I think even if you're the sort of person who really didn't enjoy any of BTS's music, I still feel like this would be an experience, or maybe it would open your mind to it. I'm not saying I'm that person, for clarity, but I just, like, this just looks so just nuts and just like crazy, you know, like, because sometimes the best way to enjoy something is a sense of community. Obviously, I find that I laugh much harder at videos if I'm watching them with other people, or if people fall over and hit their head. That's always hilarious. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look how many army bombs there are. That's insane. Like, this is a huge show. I've never been to a show this big in my life ever. It's got to be nuts. Yeah, you guys mentioned the call and response thing. That's very cool. This is like probably the only fan chant I will be able to do because it's pretty self-explanatory. He's looking great, dressed up as nearly headless Nick. I love it, he's got a ruff and like Queen Henry VIII's jewels on his ears. And Jungkook's looking spectacular too. He's even got a glittery earplugs, whatever you call it. Check. There's so many sequins and jewels and glitter on these lands. It is dazzling. You see what I did there? Like, literally, figuratively. I mean, look at this. It's unbelievable. I feel like I just snorted a line of the 80s, pure powdered 80s. It's like I can't see for. It's like their souls have become disco balls. They've got disco balls on their jackets and 2 little disco balls hanging down. I don't know. It's just a lot. He's definitely talking about me. Definitely. I must believe this. Even Jin, who's often more reserved, I feel like, has got... They're not quite as sparkly, but still very sparkly outfit on. What a nice time is happening. He's so smiley. They somehow made spandex classy. I don't think ever in the world has an EDM drop had the line next to it, whilst drinking a hot cup of tea. Like, never ever. I listen to a lot of EDM. That has definitely never happened before. That is the BTS effect. Like, that is... that's a very, very BTS thing. Jimin looking fantastic. Like, just gliding. His hair is just ruffled. Looks like a swan, a magnificent swan. J-Hope's just having such a great time. I want you to know what a great time he's having. It's like, sorry you couldn't be here, people watching online. It's lovely. Look at this. Look at this. That was like Jungkook was being like, this guy, his greed, talking about his greed again. I never had that problem. This guy. Is there a way, if you go to a BTS show, that you can pay extra, like a VIP ticket, and just have like just IRL subs, like you could like lasered onto your eyes, tattooed on your brain? I guess put up on the screen would be fine, less interesting, but fine. I just feel like instinctively, like, you know, one of the biggest reasons I love BTS is their lyrics. And I feel like if I was in this moment, I'd be having ADHD crisis. I'd be sat there again, being like, what's this song about again? I think it's like wholesome, uplifting. And before I know it would be over, and it would be devastating. I love how a lot of BTS shows just them walking around smiling, pointing at the audience, being like, isn't this great? Aren't we all having fun? It's a very nice, positive environment. Like, you're probably never going to see a mosh pit happen at a BTS show. Not that there's anything wrong with mosh pits, but like, if a mosh pit did happen at a BTS show, it would be people shaking hands, like running up to you to shake your hand furiously and then running off to the next person. It would be a very interesting mosh pit. Show you. I'll be the one person in the audience be like, I'll show you. I used to be able to sing quite high, and then puberty happened. My testicles just ascended or lower. I don't know. That some direction, and I think the testicles are in the voice box. I don't know how it works. I said it. I said Jimin's a swan, and I think I just proved it a billion times. I mean, look at this. He just spread his wings and flew. He was like, wah. I was doing a swan honk. It's not very graceful. It actually honestly amazes me how there's always intense glow stick coverage in it. It's like, are you like not allowed to go in unless you have a glow stick or an army bomb? I guess if you spent like, you know, $600 on a BTS ticket, the army bomb's like nothing on top of that. It's like a tip. I love it. They're singing about galaxies whilst wearing jackets that are basically like the hyperspace leap in Star Wars. It's perfect. I'm seriously, if I ever get to go to a show, this is to be the one song where I can fan chant the whole way through. I'll be like, I've got this, comedian. This is your time to shine. Oh wow, this is wow. Wait. I feel like I forgot this because I know they said that army bombs changed like depending on what song's being played or whatever. But I thought the way that happened was just like colors, but this is like spatial awareness. They've written the BTS logo out. So do army bombs connect to each other and know where they are? They're using like GPS chips. Like what kind of insane lizard technology are they using in these things? Look at this. Because there's no way a bunch of fans were like, let's just make the BTS logo by not having army bombs. We'll save money and be cool at the same time. Like that sounds nice, but I don't think that's what happened here. This is nuts. Like, wow, look at this. It is interesting because it's like, to appreciate that you have to be in like the worst seats, you know, like the cheaper seats. If you're in the front row, you got no idea what's going on back there. You're missing out on all this action. It's eye candy. That was very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. My opinion hasn't changed. I think it would be very, very interesting and fun to go to a BTS show. Hopefully one day it will happen, and I almost certainly won't film it because I'd be embarrassed doing that. I feel like I should because it's like after all that time, I'll at least film my reaction to it. Comedian gets home from the show and talks about it. Reaction, the most unlively and unlive reaction I've ever done in my life. But yeah, that was very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Thank you for the suggestion. Keep your suggestions coming, of course, and keep your clicks and likes and subscribes coming. Have a brilliant day, of course. And remember, if you like this reaction to Magic Shop Live, click the subscribe button to help my channel thrive.